Yo, what up, guys? So I am going to be talking about Grand Theft Auto 6. Now, I have had my fair share of hours put into Grand Theft Auto Online, Grand Theft Auto 5, and I've taken a break from that for quite a while, which took into a long hiatus from Grand Theft Auto Online. And look, there are some fond memories of building the businesses, stocking up the warehouses, selling the loot, having my loot blown to smithereens by a fighter jet, getting upset, quitting the lobby, all that stuff. In fact, for a while with Grand Theft Auto Online, there were quite a few times where I felt like they were actually mixing it up as far as the new businesses that they would always add every now and again. I really enjoyed the Clinton and Partners DLC where you get to see Franklin Clinton years from the actual campaign. The online experience has released some bangers that followed up from the storyline, like the main storyline, which I actually am probably going to play once more just to show a newfound appreciation for all of it. Just one last taste before moving on to the world of HD Vice City. But yes, I took a break/hiatus after enough businesses were thrown out as DLCs for online mode, where I just kind of felt like I was getting the same thing over and over again, and I didn't feel like I needed to buy any more businesses and get charged on an hourly basis. Because you know what? We all got financial issues in the real world. Sometimes you need to not give yourself financial issues in a fictional game with fictional money and fictional businesses. Just saying. So after a while, I was like, why do I need any more of these cars, especially when you have the Oppressor 2.0 that came out? It just kind of, to me, it seemed like they were really pushing boundaries, and I'd kind of quite seen it all. Because when you look at the long 12 years of Grand Theft Auto 5 and online, it is safe to say that Rockstar has given us pretty much everything when it comes to vehicle types, and it's going to be hard to top that in Grand Theft Auto 6, to the point where I feel like when we boot up Grand Theft Auto 6, is there going to be less content to go around than what is on GTA Online, or how is GTA Online going to carry over to GTA 6 Vice City? In fact, now seeing the size of the map and just how long it has taken to develop this game, 12 years does make sense, because the scale that they're apparently going for in this game, I understand. We have been teased and teased again ever since we got that first trailer featuring the Tom Petty "Love is a Long Road." So eventually we just get a little sick of the false flags and just say, okay, you know what? I'll believe the next trailer when I see it. And that's the mode I'm in. So if it's really coming out in March, looking forward to seeing it. I really want to see it. But if they have to delay it, I understand, because this game is going to be quite ambitious. But I am showing appreciation and retrospect for the near decade that we've had on this game. And if we look at the time from when I picked it up at the midnight release to what we have today with Grand Theft Auto Online, and I'm talking about Grand Theft Auto 5, of course, it is a shock to know just how much I've grown in the real world as much as I have grown in the online world simultaneously. It's like looking back in a time capsule, to the point where I could even tell you about my favorite DLC. Obviously, it's the nightclubs. I love techno music. I love all that. I know who Solomon is. I know who Dixon is. So when I saw that they were being added to this game and being featured in it, I was extremely happy. And yeah, I'm kind of sad that we never quite got that Michael DLC that was rumored that Michael DeSanto was going to be, or Michael Townley was going to be featured in a movie studio DLC or something like that. But I get it. They want to keep the lore of the game consistent, and they want to leave it open to pretty much all three endings being a possibility. Now, obviously, that's why Franklin Clinton and Lamar Davis are the partners, and you don't really see Trevor or Michael, because that fits into anything, because whether it's A, B, or C, those two are the ones that stick together throughout all of it. But it is very apparent that we are coming to a crossroads in gaming history, and this isn't to be sad, but to celebrate the times that we have had, both good and bad, whether it's being with a very competent heist crew, being with an incompetent heist crew, successfully selling 4 cars at once, or modifying 3 cars and having it all destroyed by a malicious gang. Just to me, I'm looking back right now and saying, you know what? Wow, this has been a crazy 12 years. And I'm looking forward to the 12 years of development that Rockstar has put forward. Obviously, there's lines and lines and lines of code. There's a lot of modeling, 3D modeling that they've probably had to do for this. And I really wish I had way more to say, but a lot of the opinions of online are very subjective. Now, I know obviously there's a little bit of a sour taste with a lot of people because I'm not the only person who got tired of all the DLCs and got tired of the new businesses coming out and eventually got burnt out by it. I think that's pretty normal. You know, as we are spoiled by video games, we tend to be desensitized by what wows us. So I think Grand Theft Auto 6 has some huge shoes to fill in, and I hope Rockstar follows through with getting something that can fill in those shoes. But I want to ask y'all, what, before the second trailer comes out, and then before it finally comes out in apparently October of this year, I just want to know, what is your favorite DLC? What's your favorite moment in online? What's your favorite moment in the storyline? Because this is a milestone in gaming history. I will go first. My favorite story mode moment, definitely probably the mission when you had Trevor finally meet Michael in his home in Los Santos, and then they go and they save Tracy from the reality show host Laszlo. Like I said before, my favorite online moment is going to definitely be the nightclub DLC. Just that, if there is one business I would rock off with in the whole DLC that I would carry over to Grand Theft Auto 6, it would be the nightclubs. I just love the vibe. I love the feeling of providing a party and a good time for the inhabitants of Los Santos. I think the last thing I do remember is the arcade where all the businesses got kind of put into one. But after that, I kind of got burnt out. But, you know, what was your favorite moment of the story? What was your favorite moment of online? And I'm looking forward to potentially seeing the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer this month. If they have to push it back, I understand. I know that Rockstar wants to make a good product, but that also leaves no room for excuses. So they're really going to have to deliver. Every beat is going to have to be perfect. It's going to have to be something that's going to make our jaws drop. So I hope they don't try too hard, but I hope they try just enough that we are wowed and excited to hop into this in October. But other than that, that's all I'm going to leave you with. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out. I'm probably going to be diving into either the first BioShock or even Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD for the Wii U, but I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, and yeah, let's go Grand Theft Auto.